Hello, I'm Katrina Fox from Mindset Makeover Enterprises. And I hired Melissa as a coach and as a mentor because I was moving from one industry into a completely different one. So I'd been a journalist for 15 years and I was actually moving into the personal development field and launching my new coaching and personal development company. And I wasn't really sure how to go about this. I hadn't really had any experience of setting up a business or a company from scratch. And I also had a few unresourceful beliefs around the business world and the corporate world. And I met up with Melissa for the first time, and I loved her certainty as well as her knowledge around business. She also comes from a creative background, which I really loved. And she came across as very certain, very knowledgeable, and also really, really passionate. She came across as someone who really walked their talk, and I love people that walk their talk. So I hired her, and it's been an absolutely fantastic experience. There's been lots of techniques and tools that she's used that have really taken my life and business to the next level. I'll mention a couple of them here. I'd say one was definitely when Melissa helped me to get my company name and tagline. So I'd been angsting about this for quite some time and nothing was just quite right. And because Mel's really creative, she sort of used, these tools to help me to elicit things from deep within me, words and phrases that really resonated with me. So she'd give feedback and offer some suggestions based on the feedback I was giving her. And between us, we came up with a really cool name and a tagline that I'm very, very happy with. The second thing I think was really useful was Mel helped me to come up with my elevator speech. So when you go out to business networking events, you need a 60-second elevator pitch which tells people who you are and what you do. Now, being a writer, I typed out my speech, behind the computer, and then I tried to learn it off by heart, and it was sounding really, really stilted and awkward, and I wasn't owning what I was saying that I was doing. So I really didn't feel comfortable going out to places and saying this speech. So I worked with Mel, and again, because she's so creative, she managed to bypass my conscious mind and ask me questions to elicit what it was that I did, and I was able to say it in words that I felt really comfortable with, and then we formed that into an elevator pitch that I can chop and change depending on who I'm meeting. So that was really, really valuable because it gave me confidence to then be able to go out to networking events knowing that I felt confident in what it was that I do. And the third thing would be the values elicitation that Melissa did with me. She's actually got her own system that she's designed, so it's very structured, and I'm someone who likes structure. And also, I thought I knew what my top values were, and when we did this process, I actually realised what was really truly important to me, and it was a really pleasant surprise. And what I got out of that was I was able to make decisions a lot more quickly and a lot more easily. And by easily, I mean that I was able to then trust myself. So, for example, I had a particular decision to make around business and work. And when I first got it, I started to angst a little bit about, what should I do? Should I do this or this? And then when I actually looked at my values, which I had pinned up on my wall, I was able to say, well, does this decision fit with my values? And if it does, I go with it. If it doesn't, I don't go with it. So I was able to make a decision quickly, and I felt very comfortable and calm that I'd made the right decision. So that was really valuable. That's something that is ongoing, that I'm able to use now in any decisions that I need to make, both personal and business. One of the really great, I guess, improvements I've seen to my life and my business is I was able to write the copy and launch my website a lot quicker than I thought I'd be able to. Again, it's something I'd been preparing it maybe in my head and wanting to get it down and launched, but again, I wasn't feeling confident in what to write and really owning the language and owning the new identity of what it is that I do now. But through coaching sessions with Mel, I found myself writing the copy quickly and easily, and the website was launched, and I'm really, really happy with it. And also, a really great success I've had, which I'm thrilled about. I've gone from being someone who is, quite nervous about going to networking events, being around sort of business people and describing what I now do in my new capacity. I've gone from that to actually booking a speaking gig at a business networking event, which I'm really excited about. I feel confident. I feel thrilled to be able to share the things that I'm passionate about. So Mel's really helped me to live my passion, and I think that's a great gift that anyone can give to another person. She's really, really championed me and supported me. I feel like she has gone over and above anything that I expected when I hired her to be a coach and a mentor. She's really blown me away with her generosity. She's a very, very generous person. I really feel like, yeah, she wants me to succeed, and she will give me everything she has, which is a lot. She's got a lot of business knowledge. She's got a lot of, creativity and tools at her fingertips. And I really feel like she gives me everything that she's got in order to help me succeed both personally and professionally. So I'm really, really grateful. I'm absolutely thrilled to have worked with Melissa, and I highly recommend her services. If you need a coach or a mentor, then she's definitely the person to go to. So thank you very much, Melissa.